Yo, so I have a thought and I wanted to share it. And I hope my words are put in the right place. So it is said that every man dies, but some men never truly live. And I like to be able to create a body of work throughout the decades of my life to be able to be a testament of showing where there's a will, there's a way, and there's nothing that can't be done providing that you are right with God and that you are one that aims for excellence. So my idea is this. There is so much destruction in the world. There is so much pain and suffering. And I wonder if I'm the only one out here that thinks that maybe it's time that we try to build something that is beautiful. Something that's not necessarily created by the vehicle of finances, but the relationships and the way we treat one another. Now, I can't speak for everyone else, but in my own life, I've seen many things where I have came to the understanding that maybe it's time that we strive to be better people. Not so much that this is the way it's always been done, but can we be better people? And if we have the capacity to be better people, then, I hope this is the case, but we can make people better around us. When I was growing up, we used to listen to Little John and East Side Boys, and it was always, we don't give a F about nothing, right? But that only gets you so far. And one of the things that I realized is that we need one another. And there are things that I have that other people don't have, and there are things that other people have that I don't have. But together we can make a better place for each other, right? And, we may all have religious differences. We may all have ideology differences, right? But for the respect for humanity should be greater than our, how do I say it? I always say our convictions should lead us in a manner where we have a respect for life, a respect for people, and for their existence to exist as they are. There's more than enough space on this planet for us to us to coexist with one another. And when we get to the point where there is no space, are we going about things the right way? And this is not for countries. We have a lot of stuff that we're dealing with in this country, and our leadership should not dictate who we are as people. We should dictate what they should be, because they are the representation of us, not us being a representation of them. Because if that is the case, then we're in serious trouble. Serious trouble. So back to my thought. I've lived a life where I've seen destruction, played a part in destruction. And what I like to do for the remainder of my life, if possible, if God gives me the opportunity to do, is to build something beautiful with people. And one thing we can do is have a individual relationships, right? We shouldn't be basing our relationships on what media tells us, but it should be based upon our actions. And once we understand that, maybe it'll be a little bit clearer that we'll realize that people are people. It is organizations, I should say, that try to divide us. And to an extent, we are all different. But our differences should not dictate how we treat one another, because we all should be united in the sense that it's not our job to remove people from this world. Now, it's different if you're defending, right? And if you have to defend, you have to do what you have to do. But to exterminate or to annihilate on the premise of superiority, I'm just going to say this. That's not of God. I'll lean a little further. That might be working with the forces of evil. I thank you guys for listening to me. There's so much more I want to say, but for the sake of time and I know everybody's time is valuable, and the last thing I want to do is waste anyone's time. That's my thought. Godspeed, and I'm out.